something that is happening here in this particular demo is that I'm passing the project ID from the question to the function, and then sending it back with the data. So in here I have my project ID, and that's what needs to be passed. Now, in this demo, I'm letting the LLM identify that project ID. That project ID, then it's coming back to this generic script, and I can do something else with this project ID. I can send it to another LLM call. I can do it, but this is kind of like the orchestrator script is the one that is receiving, and that's the one that is doing sending it to other parts of the flow of this another scripts if you want to. It is this kind of like orchestrator script that is interacting with LLMs and agents that will validate the parameter and will pass it to other parameters. Allowing the LLM to pass it, most of the time it's going to do it fine. It's going to identify the right parameter, it's going to pass it properly, and it's going to be completely fine. But remember that LLMs are just probabilistic. So 98% of the time, 99% of the time, it's going to do what you want to. There is that 1% that is not. And so if you really want to ensure that 100% of the time is doing it, then you have to code that validation throughout your flow. Whenever you're passing parameters, when you're receiving input, when you're sending output, it's like validating that the parameters are the right ones that are being used. So there is no easy answer that you can say, hey, in agent, this is the parameter, I'm defining it and send it over. It's something that you will need to code at the orchestration level of the script and parse your application.
I think reliable is the critical point here. With agent builder agents, we usually those agents rely on instructions and few short examples to determine how the parameters should be used and passed. So if it's not working reliably enough, I would always recommend to add more examples to your few short promptings and see if this can add to further optimize it. This is just how the agent structure works, right? We have this agent, and the agent decides what to do. And it's doing that by our descriptions, but also by our examples, which I'm providing. So if it's not working reliably enough, try to add more examples to it. Or as Eduardo said, you can also do this on the orchestration level and take care of actually checking if what you are passing is working correctly or not.